we really appreciate on this house all the link it creates between inside and outside, between the light and the penumbra, between the artificial and the natural, between the artisanal and the industrial. And we like the fact that the roof is also a structure, and the structure in this house also have function like furniture. So the roof is also based on the perimeter, which are a link between social and private, and this is also part of the furniture.
The intermediate house is a 115 square meter living space that built with compressed earth blocks around an existing mango tree. The house is divided into main spaces, one on the front, an open multi-purpose space, and another more private space on the back.
For this project, we wanted to use the least amount of materials possible. That's why we opted for the compressed earth block to resolve walls and roof. Aside from the compressed earth block, we used I-beams, concrete pillars, wood for the flooring and the furniture.
Using this kind of brick allowed us the possibility to produce our own materials on site. We use a very low-cost compressed machine named Simbaram.
Using compressed earth blocks allowed us to research and investigate different possibilities. Cutting the CEB in half for the vaults allowed us to use that element as a form for the thin rebars and the concrete. This helped us to use half the blocks, which meant less weight and less cost. On top of the vaults, we have a 2-inch foam insulation that reduces the transmission of heat to the interior. So overall, we used many heat mitigation techniques to make the interior of the house cooler and more comfortable.
CEBs are easy to make and they are air dried. That means that we don't use fire to cook, and for instance, we can reduce the CO2 emissions that are linked to fired bricks. Aside from being extremely resistant, they are also accessible and we can group them in many ways. And also they are very ideal for a hot climate like our climate here.
This project includes all of the main ingredients that we think are important when we think about architecture. It includes a strong relation with nature, presence of natural daylight, natural materials, respect for pre-existing vegetation,